Greetings, grand rising, amazingly, abundantly, astonishing, but most importantly, beautifully blessed people that come on, holy. Yo, we're reaching the end of a beautiful month, man. You know, the month of, what they call this? The month of love. Every month is the month of love, man. Every month is an opportunity to love. But anyway, nonetheless, that's what they celebrate this month. And they say also it's a Black History Month. Honestly, I don't get how or why, but hey, we just go with what the calendar says. No, we don't, man. You know, every month, every single day is a day to celebrate yourself, whatever ethnicity, whatever race, whatever nationality, whatever gender you are, whatever you are, wherever you are. Every single day, every single week, every single month is an opportunity for you to celebrate and embrace and just be the powerful being you are, man. So don't wait for a special month to love. Don't wait for a special month to appreciate. You know, do what you gotta do. Do that without being reminded by a calendar or something, man. You get my amazing bless with them. Nonetheless, man, it is what it is. Anyway, I pray today's principle of the day finds you beautiful souls in spirits of joy, spirits of greatness, spirits of gratitude, and any and everything that aligns with a positive, fulfilling, and empowering existence for amazing best with them. Come on, holy man. This beautiful principle of the day today, man. Our principle of the day today is you do not become new without burying the old self. What do we mean by that? I wonder too. Honest. You do not become new without burying the old self. Let's get right into what the team has prepared for us in terms of this principle. Amazing best for them. Man, reinvention is romanticized, but renewal requires release. You do not become new by stacking improvements on top of old habits. You become new by letting certain versions of yourself end. What do we mean by that? What we mean by that is, man, your new life, right? The amazing life you're envisioning for yourself, right, is possible. One, is possible, but only by letting go the current reality you're in. You know, by letting go of what's already, what's not desired. You know, what you don't accept. You change. Just like the prayer says, um, God, give me the courage to change the things that I cannot accept and the wisdom to accept the things I cannot change. You get me amazing bless with them. So here, this is where this comes into play, right? What I mean by that is, the identity that protected you at one stage may imprison you at the next. Inclusivity requires patience here. Not everyone will understand your transition, no? Some will miss the version of you that was easier to predict. Growth often feels like loss before it feels like clarity. You get me? While growing, the thing is growing and evolving, into the self you're trying to be, or into your desired reality, manifesting all that might will involve, letting go will involve some loss of some loss of some kind. You get me? But do not for 1 second think that, you know, that's you losing the process, losing the bigger picture. Now, you gotta focus on the bigger picture. Don't focus at the corner of the bigger picture. Focus at the bigger picture as a whole. You get my amazing best with them. You can't let yourself be guided by impulses, because those are impulses that might let you be think that, oh, am I doing this right? Am I right for doing this? And people might stray away from you. But that's just the norm of life, man. You know, not everyone is meant to make it to the top with you, unfortunately, to the top of that mountain you're trying to climb. Not even trying, the mountain you're climbing. Because if you decided already, if you're here, that means you decided to, you know, you've already taken the first step, or all the steps necessary to embody your desired reality and to just Align yourself, with your will. You know, people say God's will, God willing, God willing, God willing. No, 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 no. That's not how it works, man. It's your will, because God is within you. So your will is God's will. As long as you believe enough, as long as you're convinced by your own abilities to manifest and materialize your desired reality, you get amazing blessed with them. You know? Hold on. Okay. You get amazing blessed with them. So yeah. I don't know why they were hooting, but it wasn't for me. Anyway, a few questions to ask yourself today before you leave this beautiful video. What versions of me is expired? What habit no longer aligns? What identity must be buried? Becoming new requires courage to let go. You get me? Transformation is not decoration, it is replacement, man. Transformation is not decoration, it is replacement. You're replacing what's outdated, you're replacing last season, items with this new beautiful seasons item, man. You get amazing the best with them, making space for the amazing self of yours that's about to, that's coming into existence, and yeah. So on that note, you stay blessed, stay loved, stay loving, and most important of all, think for your beautiful selves, my amazing blessed with them. One love.